So we are back with information about what is currently happening right now, broadcasting with some of the senators who supported funding the current deal. They're addressing the media and answering any questions that they can. We have Jean Sheehan from Maine, and we also have, let me see, who else do we have here who are a part of this deal, who have basically said, this is what we're going to do. We're going to support this, and we're going to move forward with it. And let me just explain to you what these folks are saying. And they're defending, they're literally defending their choice. And albeit I can absolutely understand where they're coming from, but let me explain something to you, what they're saying. What these senators are saying right now, who supported the funding deal, literally said that even though right now the Republicans, the GOP, actually hold the Senate, the House, and the executive branch, at this point, they literally refused to even discuss the Affordable Care Act at all. Zero zilch. We ain't talking about it. And so they realized that the government shutdown itself and holding back was not going to get the results that they needed in order for them to get what they needed, which was the extension for the Affordable Care Act. By voting to do what they did today, what they have opened up for is, number one, to release the SNAP benefits. So let me explain to you what we've just witnessed. We've witnessed the GOP do what they do well. That's it. They had a bargaining chip. Let's starve the people until we get what we want. We're going to get what we want. And we're really not going to promise you anything. We're going to promise you that we'll vote on it. And then the vote on the Affordable Care Act extension for 1 year is no guarantee. And the senators who decided to vote on this today literally understand what they have just done. But because they have constituents in their particular states who are suffering now because of the lack of the release of the SNAP benefits, they had to make a decision. So it was either this or that. And so here we currently are. They are literally still on the floor right now. We're looking at day 40, ultimately, of the government shutdown. And so it still has to move to the House. And we have those who are a part of the House, like Hakeem Jeffries and others, who said, no, we're not going. But again, the Democrats in the House do not have enough folks to literally hold against what will happen. And so ultimately, unfortunately, what it looks like, and one of the reporters literally asked, what do you say to the constituents out there who feel as if this entire shutdown was a farce, it was a joke, and it was a waste of time, and too many people have suffered? What do you say to those people? And ultimately, it was kind of like a shuffle and a jive. And so here we are. But I thought I would come on here and I would provide you with, as much detail as I could possibly get in 3 to 5 minutes. For more news and information that you can always use, head over to brownstoneworldwide.com, Cityscape Radio. And you guessed it, Brownstone Living magazine is here for you to enjoy. You can check it out on my timeline. You can also check it out in the stories on any one of the platforms and enjoy this Sunday evening, as well as throughout the rest of the month of November. All right, you guys, we'll see you around.